Hello everyone, this is Satyendra and in today's video I am going to talk about what is tutorial hell or tutorial purgatory, and if you are in this situation how you can come out from this. So watch the video till the end where I am trying to present some practical points which you can utilize while undergoing through any popular programming courses, might be on YouTube or Udemy or a Coursera or any popular programming platforms. So let's start this video. So in context of coding, tutorial hell is that you are becoming super dependent on the tutorial series when it comes to implementing any logic across your application which you have already learned, and at that point of a time you need to again re-watch those videos to understand that concept, and again you need to apply. But again after certain amount of a time you are forgetting that, and again you need to watch that. So if you are doing that, you are in this situation and you need to think of how you can come out from that. What prompted me to make this video, you might be thinking. So few days back I was going through some of the resumes and I found that some of the candidates have copy pasted a project from a popular Udemy courses. So let me tell you guys that if you are doing this, then it is completely going to be detrimental for your career. So suppose you are watching any popular courses and you are following that instruction and making a project, but when it comes to present it to your employers in your resume, don't copy paste and try to say that it is being built by yourself. It might be known to that interviewer as well, right? So what you can do instead you can try to modify that project or try to enhance certain feature or add certain feature in that project, and then you can say that okay, I have added this feature in that. By doing so, it is completely understandable that you have understood the concept and try to enhance that, right? Why I am saying this? Because let's say if you are able to get the job and you are deployed in a certain project, and that project utilizes the existing code base, and there your manager asks to develop a feature in a week or do certain enhancement on a certain feature on the existing code, or you might be assigned a production bug and you are asked to fix that bug within a day. Now at that point of a time you would be completely clueless that how this implementation has been done. So at that point of a time you would be trying to take the help from your senior or your colleagues, but they might not be available. So how you are going to fix that? So you are in complete mess, right? So you need to figure that out by yourself. So how you can avoid doing that? So don't worry, I am going to present you some point. By following that you can come out easily from that. So the first point is that never try to copy paste the stuff from the popular courses, and if you are doing so, try to enhance the feature. For an example, if you are making any front end project and in there you are using Bootstrap for making these screens, so at that point of a time later on you can use Material UI to make those screens, and then you can say that you have used Material UI to enhance this project, or even you can put certain features that you think is appropriate for this project. By doing so, your project is going to be little bit different from the original project that has been taught by your course instructor. So second point is that narrow down your learning path. Don't engage and try to learn different tools and technology at the same time. Suppose you are learning React.js for front-end development, at the same time you have started learning PyTorch for machine learning development. It is not going to help you. So try to confine your path and try to master that single tools and technologies that you have learned and try to grow in that. The third point is that confine yourself in a single tech stack. Suppose JavaScript interests you and you are completely comfortable in that language, then you can learn the tools and technology or a framework that is built on the top of that. For an example, you can learn React.js for a front-end development, at the same time you can learn Node.js for a back-end development, because by doing so you would be knowing both the development that is being done in JavaScript for front end as well as for back end, and by doing so you would be very much productive in your job profile, as well as it will going to benefit your career as well. It is going to add some value in your career as well. The fourth point that is super important is try to enhance your debugging skills. How you can enhance your debugging skill? Try to learn each and every concept and understand the underlying principle for that. Suppose you are learning JavaScript, so try to understand how that language is working. Or even if you are learning React.js, try to understand that how React renders the component, what happens at component mounting, what happens at component did mount. So try to learn the behavior of that complete framework or the technologies, right? So it will help you to enhance your debugging skills, and by enhancing your debugging skills you would be much more productive in your current profile, right? Because it is a very well understood fact that most of the time you are going to spend your time in debugging the existing project. You are not going to spend all of your time in doing a new development for your project, right? So enhancing the debugging skill is very much important. Now the fifth point that I am trying to present over here is might be applicable for the intermediate level developer. If you are complete beginner, don't try to be in a rush to contribute in open source project, right? So if you are intermediate developer, try to contribute in open source project. By doing so, you would be understanding how the code implementation has been done for a particular repo that is hosted in GitHub or NPM, right? So try to understand the issues that is mentioned or faced by the community, and if you are having any solution, try to ask for the pull request. By doing so, you would be understanding the code that has been written by the several developers across the globe, right? And if you are able to contribute that, it would be a win-win situation for you. But don't worry if your pull request is not getting accepted, but always focus on trying to understand the code base that is being posted in a GitHub repo and try to contribute in those repos if you are able to. So these are the 5 basics point if you are able to understand and able to apply while learning any coding or any programming language, or if you are already an experienced developer and again you are super dependent on that. So try to come out from those by following these points. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching.